What's up, everybody? I'm Finn McKenty. This is my second channel, and this is your home for my Twitch highlights and my podcast. So if you like this and you want to see more of that and you want to join the live streams, there's a link to that in the description of this video. And with that out of the way, let's check out the brand new song by My Chemical Romance called The Foundations of Decay. This has been out for like an hour or something, so this is brand new. I know nothing about it. I've not listened to it. I don't know any context about it. All I know is that people absolutely love My Chemical Romance and people are losing their minds over this. So let's check it out. Let's listen to it. What I can see already is that it is 6 minutes long. That's not a good sign because I don't want 6-minute songs from MCR. Some people are also saying that it's darker. So I'm a little bit nervous because I don't really want dark MCR. You know, I like I'm Not Okay, which obviously is dark to some extent, but you know, I like the more poppy, upbeat stuff. That said, you know, they're certainly very talented and I'm open to whatever. I'm interested to hear what they are up to, so let's check it out. Okay, so it's 6 minutes of dark ambient. Did they go Merzbow? Is this a Merzbow cover? I hate death metal? Are you crazy? Do you watch any of my videos? You think I hate death metal? You're out of your mind. Sounds like Coldplay so far. Edgy Coldplay. Edgy Beatles. That's what it sounds like. Edgy Beatles. I'm nervous about putting this on YouTube because I know MCR fans are crazy and insane. And if I say anything negative, I'll get blasted in the comments and they'll dislike the video. So I don't know if I want to put this up or not because I'm already pretty sure that I'm not going to like it. But we shall see. The Goth Beatles. That's what it is. Goth Beatles. Yes, November Rain, but it's MCR. That's what this is. We need Gerard in, you know, the pirate outfit like Axl Rose, or as I like to call him, Alex Rose, in the November Rain video. That's what we need to really complete the feel. Okay, is it going to start rocking? This is a very strange mix. It's like very compressed and distorted and the vocals are buried. It's not what I was expecting, you know, so far. I mean, obviously we've only been listening to this for a minute and a half, so it's too early to draw any conclusions. But if I was going to come back after a decade, I don't know if this is the song I would put out, but let's see where it goes. I mean, his voice sounds good. I will say that. It's hard to hear his voice because of this mix. Obviously, that's intentional on their part. For whatever reason, they thought that was the right move to make. I'm not so sure I agree with that. I mean, I think with this band, Gerard's voice is really the focus of the band. So to me, that should be front and center. Kind of strange. But even so, I can still hear that he still sounds good. I mean, it's Gerard. He's great. So not surprised by that. Something about like it was there the day the towers fell, so he wandered down the road. I don't know if that's like a reference to 9/11. That would make sense since these guys are from New Jersey. They're about the same age as me, and I was 20. How old was I? 22, 23 when that happened. I guess right after I turned 23. So big event for us. I kind of agree with this. It sounds more like an underground emo band featuring Gerard more than it sounds like classic MCR. I agree with that. I kind of keep waiting for the song to start. You know what I mean? I feel like it keeps like ramping up, but then never really starting. This is okay, but it's not... If I wanted a big comeback song, this would not be it. Yeah, this visualizer also, look, I respect the shit out of MCR. I really do. They're all-time greats. Like, I made a whole video about them. Absolutely legendary band, right? But very strange choice of song and visualizer. You know, maybe they've got a second single coming up that's the banger. I don't know, but this feels like an opener track. And the visualizer, I don't know what's going on there, but it's hard to see. It seems strange to me. Like, this is a very strange choice. I'm curious what people are saying. MCR keeps secrets better than most governments. How do you keep something this grand and glorious hidden, but now it's out and fabulous? Well, I agree with the first part of that. It actually is impressive that they kept something like this secret. I mean, MCR comeback is like, if you were to leak that, you would get like infinite clout, right? So I agree with that part, but it's out now and it's fabulous. I don't agree with that. I know a lot of people are going to be mad at me for this. I know I'm supposed to say that this is the best thing ever, but I don't think it is. I mean, it's not that it's bad. It's just like, it feels like, you know, an opener track, or, you know, I don't know. It's not a single, in my opinion. This is a new MCR. They have all the memories of the past, big experiences having diverged and seen different things. Excited to see what new notes they bring to the sound and story. I agree. I mean, that's cool. I'm interested to hear, you know, what MCR sounds like with them being, you know, in their 40s. And as far as I know, they've gotten over a lot of the, you know, issues with like substance abuse and alcoholism and mental health and some of those other things that may have dragged them down in the past. So what do they sound like, you know, in their present state? I would be interested to hear that. Or I thought I was interested to hear that until I heard that it was this. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to talk shit on them. I respect the shit out of them. It's kind of a letdown to me. You know, I would even rather hear Danger Days than this. Never knew I could receive a notification for a new song by MCR, and their sound really developed into something different and raw. Feels like I'm listening to polished sound from the Bullets era. I kind of agree with that, and I don't like that version of MCR. That said, I would say that their fans now probably want something more dark and edgy, right? It's like when they reboot some old series and they make it grim dark. Like, nobody wants, you know, they want the cartoons of their childhood to come back as edgy, grim, and dark, not the cartoons of their childhood, right? I'm a little bit different. You know, I don't want things to go edgy and grim and dark. I've had enough darkness and edgy things in my life. I want something nice and upbeat, but I think their fans will probably like this. Went straight to iTunes and purchased the song. That's how you know their fans are old. They purchased a song on iTunes. This is like, I brought you my bullets, grew big and tall, and decided to show the world everything it's learned over the past 2 decades. I'm so pleased to hear it. Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of the same thing as Sum 41. Sum 41 fans now don't want them to do pop punk. What they want Sum 41 to do is edgy, dark metal. That's not what I want. And what I want from MCR is not 6-minute long, like, dark, kind of moody screaming. That's not what I want, but, you know, I'm not their core fan base. I know everyone bitched about Danger Days when it came out. Okay, they got a metal part, so we know their fans are gonna love this. Because when your fan base is older, doing something that's more metal is always gonna please them. Almost sounds like the breakdown part of Unholy Confessions, right? They dropped the song at like 5 p.m. and all the elder emos are probably stuck in their evening traffic commute, unaware of what's happening. Imagine that. Imagine being an elder emo stuck in your evening commute, or stuck picking your kid up from daycare and missing out on the new MCR song. No, there's people who like Danger Days now. This mix is very strange. There's like so much reverb on everything. I don't tend to like reverb on rhythm guitars. To me, it like usually makes them kind of muddy. So much reverb on everything. His voice is so like buried. It's a very strange direction for this. And that's no hate on the mixer. You know, the mixer is doing what the band directed. This is obviously what they wanted. Very strange choice to me. This part makes sense in the context of Gerard doing the song with Matt Heafy's side project. It's true. Yeah, this is true. It's the 10-year rule. Danger Days is from 2010, so it's considered good now. It's so true. I've talked about the 10-year rule before, and it's true. Anything that was hated 10 years ago, roughly speaking, will eventually be considered, it'll turn the corner and it'll be considered great and true and real music and all that stuff. Sometimes it takes longer than 10 years. For example, Limp Bizkit, took them more like 15 or 20 for people to start loving them, but they do. It happens to everything, and even those albums that everyone hated at the time, like Danger Days, now people say, there are people who will say that that's MCR's best stuff. I mean, I can appreciate, it's not that I think this is a bad song, and certainly the craft, the performances are fantastic. Gerard sounds good. It's not that I think it's bad, but I don't think it's great, and it's definitely not what I wanted. I want an anthem from MCR, right? I mean, that's what they're great at. Maybe more than anyone else in the genre. That's what they're best at. Like, I'm Not Okay and Black Parade. Like, those are anthems, right? Like, to this day, you put those on an emo night, everyone is going to drop their doing and sing along. These are anthems that everybody from the last 20 years of alternative music knows. That's really what I want from them. And I'm sure they're aware of that. They don't make music to please me, so who really gives a shit? But this is definitely not what I wanted from them. I agree with this. I respect the ambition, but it's not what I would choose from a legacy band like MCR for a comeback. That's exactly how I feel. Well, there we have it. That is the new song by My Chemical Romance called The Foundations of Decay. For me personally, like I said, it's not really what I wanted from them. What I will say is that I do have hope. Like, it definitely doesn't suck, right? It's just not really what I wanted, that I wanted that anthem, and this is more of like a warm-up. What I will say is that, they've always had a lot of storytelling around their music, and this song is called The Foundations of Decay. So it almost does sort of sound like a warm-up or the foundation for what might come next. So I could imagine this being like the angsty, tense kind of wind up, and maybe the next song will be that big anthem that we would wanted to hear. I don't know. Or on the other hand, maybe they could just say, you know what, fuck it, we're going to do what we want. We don't care if people like it or not. And I respect that too. But for me personally, this is not what I was hoping. I was sort of dreading that it would be this edgy, brooding, moody, long song, this dark kind of bummer song. That's what it was. It seems like their fans are loving it, so who gives a shit what I think? But that is my opinion on Foundations of Decay. So what do you all think? Kind of liked it? Thumbs down? You say the word legacy band. I realize we're a few short years from the $14.99 Black Parade shirts at Target. I mean, do they not already have those? Wouldn't surprise me at all if they did. Someone's giving it a 10? A thumbs down, very boring. A couple thumbs up, but you guys aren't loving it overall. Yeah, I hope the second song sounds like okay. That's what I want too. Who has 6 minutes to listen to a song? I agree with that too. I don't like long, slow songs. Me neither. No, we're not doing out of 10s. We're still doing thumbs up, thumbs down. Remember, our scale is a thumbs up or thumbs down, one or the other. No fence sitters.